the last one I have to say to you guys. Guys, if your wife has started making her own bread, then you might as well start building a chicken coop.
Yep. Yep.
Long.
Really? It'll be 20 years next January.
Next January will be 20 years.
And we first met January 21st.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the location.
We were at the
mall in
Sherman Oaks Galleria.
Mm-hmm. But we didn't meet there we planned on meeting there. So it wasn't like we met there.
I don't know. Do people know that we emailed each other for months?
Because I was in Thailand covering the tsunami.
Yes.
Yep.
First
What a change of pace. What a difference. You got an evil twin, and then you got the one that ain't really in the limelight like that, making TikToks and Instagram posts, celebrating their graduation from marriage. Tamara, a lot of people even forgot about Tamara because Tamara just be living her life. She looks healthy, happy, 20 plus years into marriage. And you know me, I got 20 years. I'm celebrating 20 years of being married within actually 5 days from now. So I can relate. And look how bright and great and everything. And they finish and each other's sentences and she understands them. And what a difference. What a change in the pace. I'm pleasantly surprised that it doesn't seem like we dealing with a modern woman, and both of them were born on the same day with the same face, but they got completely different personalities, so we can't even blame it on the parents this time. Amazing.
I was in a group, email.
And then I separated her out.
And then he separated me out.
Yep.
Then it was one-on-one. I moved up.
She moved up the list.
What made me move up in the list? I never knew that. What made you go, this is someone that I can talk to?
Hold on, wait. Before we even get into this, I seen a video of where I had looked at and reviewed a video, and I'm gonna break them down side by side in a show next week. I seen a video between the other one, Tia, and her husband, when they was fake cosplaying like they was happy, and it was a completely different disposition and a way in which they communicated versus this couple right here. But let's continue.
You were asking good questions, and you seem like you were interested.
There was.
My thoughts on marriage are about the same. I mean...
Good and bad?
Happy life.
No, what are the good? What are some of the good?
I mean, I don't see anything bad about it. I mean, the marriage is great. I think that the good for marriage is you always have a partner. And obviously, you want to make sure you choose the right partner. That's a key. Not always everybody does that. Partners do change. Sometimes I get that. But we got married a little bit later, so I think that helped the situation. Choose the right partner, your best friend. That's the key because, you're going to be with this person for a long time.
One of my fears or concerns going in is I would see married couples at dinner and it would be just the two of them. They wouldn't be talking to each other. They literally were like, and I'm like, oh my gosh. My fear was kind of growing apart and not having anything to say to each other because you're with each other all the time.
Wait. You mean you wasn't looking to graduate from marriage? You was looking to actually stay connected to the person that he just described as your best friend? Now, I don't necessarily agree with his advice, and this is one of the reasons why I think that white men has allowed for their women ultimately to embrace feminism, which they then indoctrinated black women, and it went a completely different way. And let me also preface this conversation by saying that I believe you should go with who rock with you, not necessarily who it is that you feel obligated to be with. So I don't care if you date outside of your race. I'm cool with that also. But I don't agree with the happy wife, happy life conversation. And I don't agree with looking for a partner. I think you should be looking for a wife, and then a wife should be looking to trap a husband. You know what I'm saying? But this is a refreshing change of pace for me because I'm so used to seeing these hyenas out here talking about whether or not they about to graduate from marriage and then move on with their life so that they can be single baby mamas. Wow.
We organically are intrigued with
each other
and life. So I feel like we're always asking questions.
We have common interests. We have a lot of common interests, but we also have a few interests that are a little bit different, but they're still connected enough that they're interesting to each other. Mm-hmm. So, I am not an actor. I won't be an actor. I have never been an actor, and I have no desire to be an actor. However, because I was on TV, I understand a lot of what she goes through. And so that kind of, and then she's always intrigued about the world, and that was my world.
Look how she looking
learning
at
about
him.
what's going on in the world. So we have that crossover. So kids do nothing to her that is exactly the same.
What?
The first one, I think, throws a curveball because scheduling wise, you're like, whoa, before I.
I imagine if you had picked the other sister. Let's say y'all go to a house party, because this sister's disposition is completely different than us other sister, right? Let's say y'all go to a house party like back in the 90s. And then y'all having a good time, and you see the twins, and you're like, dang, they dress exactly alike. They got their hair done the same way by the same hairstylist and all of this stuff. And then you wind up picking Tia instead of Tamara. What a fucking finesse, bro. What a finesse.
Go get a beer or golf or go to the Middle East. I was doing I could do whatever I wanted to as long as Tamara was cool with it. And when you have a kid come in, you're like, uh-oh. Now I got to make sure that someone's home with Junior. And at the same time, you got to think about where you're going because you don't want to affect his future by something happening to you. And then when Araya came along, I think we were more prepared, for the second one. And it's a little easier to me, even numbers is easier to divide and conquer. But at the same time, kids, they're two, as they grow older, there's two personalities more in the house now.
I think...
all the bad traits are Tamara's.
So for me, I would say, Adam spoke on it, having two different personalities being added to the home. You have to realize not only are
She's so much more pleasant, bro. Just listening to her communicate. Why don't more women follow Tamara instead of Tia?
two little people, but they're going to have their own wants, their needs, and their own opinions.
Especially our two.
Yes. And not only that, they're going to have different passions. And I feel when you have two kids, you have one parent, you divide and conquer, one parent doing things with one child, the other parent doing one thing with the other. And sometimes you could be ships just passing each other in the night. And you're like, hey, what's up? Haven't seen you all day. Yeah, it's important for the couple to make sure that they stay connected.
Yeah, still do things together. Separate.
Still do things separately.
Imagine getting the left one instead of the right one. Oh man, I feel like God cursed you. You didn't hit the lottery, you hit the reverse lottery. God.
Still go on dates. Give each other that time, because what you don't want to happen is you get used to that.
Yeah.
And then you lose that, connection.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually really good.
You're actually pretty good at writing.
Look at all of the free-spirited stuff that they talking about. What are your partners? What is they call partners talent or something like that? Super talent. We don't need to see no more. We don't need to see no more. I don't really need to know his super talent or anything like that. But the point is that there is hope. There is hope. You can have basically two of the exact same person. This is literally two of the exact same person, be born from the same mother and father, be raised the same way, be in the exact same industry, and have two different dispositions towards life, marriage, love, relationships, and obviously divorce. And one of them is looking to continue to be with a person forever, and they actively working towards it with a great disposition towards life. And the other one is looking to graduate from marriage. I'm going to talk about this on After Hours tonight. I can't wait to get my friends involved in this. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Also, make sure y'all leave a comment so that I can tap in and see what y'all got to say. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm out, man.